and read Philippians 2:5 through 8. So he humbled himself. He became a man and made himself lower than the men around him. Made himself lower than the high priest. Made himself lower than the Pharisees and Sadducees, than the people that put him on the cross. Made himself lower than Judas and served him and washed his feet. Made himself lower than Pontius Pilate. Made himself lower than Joseph and Mary. He made himself lower. He even, when he preached in the temple, he even followed divine protocol and made himself lower than them as well, and the scribes and all those around him. God was in flesh and blood, but yet he had no problem being obedient to his father's mandate, title, role, or responsibility for himself, and lowered himself, okay? Because he knew who he was. His identity came from his father, so he didn't have to parade it, fight back, or have anything to prove. And that's important for women, his daughters, to know that. Women of God, to know that. It says, you're covering as males, that God trusts you as he trusts his son. He equally trusts you as he trusts his son to be his beloved and co-labor with him, because he knows you could handle that responsibility. He didn't think your husband or a man could handle that responsibility. That's why he put you in the body of a woman, because he knows you can handle that responsibility. He knows you have the obedience, that you will trust and obey him in a way that your husband could not. In a way that your women friends who aren't saved, or your women friends who are saved, they refuse to. But he trusts you, woman of God, because that's how he knows he would get the best possible outcome. And look at the next verse that Minister Dante hasn't gotten yet. Okay, verse 9 tells you the reward for doing so. This is why many marriages aren't glorified. This is why many women of God are praying they aren't glorified. Because until you do steps 1, 2, and 3, the reward can't be manifested, because God can't reward disobedience, and he can't reward something that's out of his order.